Hello teacups, what's broom? We're back with Chantal. She did a surprisingly brief for her live a little bit ago called just quick live hi. I watched it in real time. I came in a few minutes after she'd started and I wasn't too tired, so I figured I'd react to it today. She did say near the end of this live that she might come back for a get ready with me, and just as I was sitting down to record this, I noticed she had gone live again. So I will try and react to that tomorrow if it's worth reacting to. But I figured I'd get this one out and then we'll see where we are. I haven't watched the next live yet, so if anything remarkable happens in it that I haven't touched upon here, that is why. We'll get to it later. Okay, let's get started.
Elvin, it's so nice to see all you beezers in here. And the VI beezers. Fardas, Lewis.
Okay, for those of you who missed it, I know most of you know this already. The VI Beezers were her membership group. She did open up memberships. Thus far, there don't seem to have been any benefits for members. She had said, okay, I'm going to make custom emojis. Those have not yet materialized. However, the live she's doing right now as I react this, she did enable members only chat. But that at the moment seems to be the extent of what their money has bought them. That may change in the future. She does mention it later, so I'll put off any other conversation about it until then. But just a point.
Man, loneliest boy in the world. Beezers for life.
She's still got glitter all the way up here, and I'm like, you've got ingrained eyeliner. Like, take your makeup off before you go to bed, please. For your own sake, for the sake of your skin, please take your makeup off before you go to bed. You will appreciate it in the morning.
Beezers unite. My chubby fist. Beezer, Beezer, Beezer. Make it stall. Pie cutie, TM, milky tea. Stop what?
That was a bit of a turn. Completely happy influencer by stop what? Calm down a little bit. Calm down. Nothing's happened.
Where have I been? What do you mean, where have I been?
She didn't go live for a day.
Crying. Look at this glitter. Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, if only you could do something about it, eh?
I need to go shower. I had such a productive day today. Check this out.
Please tell me.
Look at...
Oh.
I got a vacuum still, but look at my table.
I don't think I had entirely realised that she'd moved the dining table from the green screen area to there. That seems like an awkward place for that dining table to be. It's going to fill up a large part of her room. I know it's convenient, but I also am sure it was completely trashed. Now that we've seen her bedroom and how bad that got, just that, but on the dining table. And can you imagine just living with that amount of trash everywhere? Oh, it must be so difficult.
I washed it all off. It was like covered with a mountain of...
I'm sure this is way better than it was right now. It's got her bag, it's got a candle, her flask, and the cat. And 3 of those things would have been recent additions upon her arrival. So I get that it's a lot cleaner, but you can see the surface of that table is not clean. It's got, like, stuff on the surface.
Stuff. Like, just between all my clothes, shoes, makeup,
cat hair,
takeout trash, fucking everything. And it is spotless. I've been kind of organizing, like I've been cleaning.
She doesn't always give us shots of the apartment, so I'm just gonna freeze it there. I mean, that's still a lot of trash everywhere, you guys. I'll try and enlarge it so you can see it maybe. I'll take a screenshot and see what you can see. Something I will say, it does appear that the dining room chairs have now been put together because there's 3 of them there. I don't know where the 4th one is, but I can't see it leaning against anything, although there's a lot of trash, so who knows. So it does at least seem that they put together some chairs, unless, oh, right by the ring light, that might be in the corner of the chair. But I was saying before, like, I want her to put together her furniture. Once she's done that and got it placed, it's going to be so much less hassle. Now, she has a lot of studio equipment in that corner, the green screen, the ring lights. She was mentioning recently that she wanted to set up a filming area in her bedroom. She was meant to do it during the cleaning live and never got to it, but she wanted to turn the table and set it up. That would be really nice because then there'd be space for everything. Like, if you really want somewhere to put your stuff while you're sitting, because she's been doing all her eating in the living room where she's sitting now, which is why she's moved the table. But there's no real reason to do that and just take up all that space. Either get yourself a coffee table or use the side table. She's got those hexagonal marble tables, those side tables, occasion tables. She's got those at the side and she could use that as well. But the thing is, she doesn't clean it, so the trash piles up and she has no space for everything on just such a small table. But I'm glad she's making the effort to clean. I wish the reason wasn't because she wants to invite the Egyptian guy, which seems to be the reason. But I'm glad she's trying to clean. There seems to be a slightly clearer area. Her vacuum is there. I can't see any massive marks from wherever she spilt that drink. But just all the clutter, even when it's not grimy, she's got so much clutter everywhere.
I think like I've been cleaning like, you know, my kitchen. So the only thing left I have to do down here is vacuum, sweep and mop the floor. Everything else, all the dishes, all the pots are done.
I do not agree. I mean, it's a step in the right direction, and I'm glad she's doing it because the filth she seemed to be living in, please, for the love of God, clean. But she's got a lot of stuff there. That does not look nearly finished to me.
It's like maybe one pot soaking. All the dishes, the cat litter. My island's all cleaned off. I have to put together the
Her island is not cleaned off. We could see it in the last picture.
You'll see on my walker there's no boxes. I did the boxes that were over there. There's a couple more boxes I have to break up, but most...
There are some very big boxes that we saw a couple of minutes ago, yes.
So they're all gone. There's a couple big boxes that are gaming chairs are in, and the... Hi Alexa!
I missed that the first time. Yeah, okay, she hasn't built the gaming chairs yet. But unpack them. Just unpack them. You'd be more likely to build them.
Yeah, we do the litter. Like, if I don't do it, Pete will do it.
She said she was doing pretty litter. That special litter that you only have to change once a month. So, do you need to change the litter and you share the responsibility, or have you not been doing it? That doesn't seem to match up.
And then we switch it once a month. Like, actually, like,
unless it's
pour out all the litter. Because when you have pretty litter, that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
The carpet didn't get cleaned.
I've misunderstood.
Well, I did clean
Apologies.
The spot. I did my laundry, a good load of laundry, so I had a pretty productive day. I didn't do my gaming chair yet, no. So what I'm going to do is just every day do a bit until everything's done. It should only take me another couple hours to get like everything, like my room from being a disaster, clothes organized.
That sounds really good. That's a really positive thing. I'm happy to hear that. I would say if it's only going to take a good couple of hours, just blitz it. Don't wait days and days because you're going to mess up other areas while you're cleaning up the other ones. Just blitz it and do it. It'd be lovely.
Vacuum the stairs. Oh yeah, that won't take me that long. The tiers. Excuse me. I'm going to talk about that probably on Monday. Tomorrow I don't know if I'll be able to go live.
I will say she's talking about tiers for her membership, but she has yet to provide content for the members already there. So I would figure out one tier before you start looking at 3. But that being said, her current live is members only. Members only chat, not members only visibility.
Because I'm going to be really busy with something all day.
Yeah, the Egyptian dude's dead.
Hi, punk rock! Man, I ate like a fucking pig yesterday. And I can't eat today because of yesterday.
Oh, that must have been a bad binge. Not that she'll term it a binge.
The sticky mess. Hi, Doug, Squeezy. It is, yeah. It's cleaned up. Like, I cleaned it up that day. The twisty misty, I didn't just leave it there.
Well, she definitely did because she spilt it. We heard her on camera spilling it. She was back a minute later and sticky messes like that need scrubbing out. She kind of scrubbed it out in the time. She said she wet it, but she got up as much as she could. She wet it, she put a towel over it, like a paper towel. You know, like the paper towel that clogged the toilet? That kind of paper towel. Because it's designed to stay together when it gets wet. That kind of paper towel. So she say, oh, I cleaned it up that day. She was then on live for like 4 hours. So, and she was basically asleep from the THC once she was done. So to say it like it was an obvious thing. Now, I didn't see the stain when she turned the camera just then, so maybe she has cleaned it. But I don't think it was obvious.
I mopped it up and then I took some wet rag. I put like sprayed water, plain water, and I don't know if it's because of the Ozempic Well, that may have something to do with it, basic, but
Did she
I
fill
think
her
it's like
Ozempic
sometimes
script?
like if I smoke or do edibles. Hi, Rachel Perez.
Generally, smoking or doing edibles makes you eat. It doesn't make you sick because she's been doing them to get around the Ozempic, but she's also not been taking her Ozempic because she hadn't filled the script and she was saying, oh, well, she went off it. I was like, well, you clearly didn't talk to a doctor before you did that, so please don't do that. I'm very confused by this little part of the video because I'm not sure exactly what she's saying about it.
Bees in bed. What am I doing today? There's only one tear right now because I feel like
I don't know what to do with them.
I kind of feel like
I'm lazy.
Rebecca Brown, can you
I'm not offering
get Joe
anything.
back under control? He blocked my main account for a typo, and I know it was him. Email me your. You know what's fucked up though? I don't know if I can unblock people. I don't know what's going on. Like, people who have emailed me links to their channel, I didn't get to everybody yet. But I would go to unblock, it would say user unblocked, but then when I would check, it would say still blocked.
I'm not sure what this is about. I don't know if she's got a weird permissions thing on her channel because I don't have mods on my channel, so I'm not sure how much authority they have over things like that in your account. But it does seem odd that she, as the owner of the account, wouldn't be able to unblock people. But also, as we see with the membership talk soon, she doesn't tend to look too far into it. So, oh, it didn't immediately work in this way that appeared easy. Oh, I don't know what to do. So I don't think she's probably researched this at all, because I imagine the answer exists.
So, mods can't block. No, but mods can hide user, and I think that's what blocking is now. Like, for me too, it just says hide user, it doesn't say block. Or no, it does. Yeah, you can't go onto somebody's account and block them, but I think you can hide them.
You can. You can go to the three dots and you can choose hide user from channel. But even if you do that and you go into, not the community tab, but there's a tab in your settings, you can go down and there's community and it will show everyone you've got blocked on your channel. It will show every word you've got filtered. It will give you options to block links or not. For example, I get a lot of spam right after I post a video, and so I just have links blocked. So if you're ever wondering, oh, my comments disappeared, sometimes YouTube does just delete stuff. But if you've got a link in that comment, it will not show up. And if you accidentally, sometimes you forget to put a space after a full stop so it appears like a link, they'll count that as a link and it will disappear. So there are settings there she can definitely utilize, but she hasn't checked them.
What am I talking about, Jacqueline? What do you consider truth? Nagging the ever-loving shit out of somebody and judging them for everything they do?
It's good to see her attitude's improved and we don't bother her. Jacqueline was someone in the chat that was being quite critical, and she said something like, if I'm remembering correctly, oh, you don't block people for the truth. I'll try and get it if I can find it and edit it in. But something like, you don't block people for the truth. That's rich or that's funny or something. And she got a bit irate about it.
I had to cut back on the edibles because they made me not stop. Yeah, they make oh my god, the munchies are intense. Man, I had okay, this is what I had for my munchies. A big, huge fucking slice of pecan pie with a chocolate pecan pie.
That sounds delicious.
Then I had 4 or 5 slices of sourdough bread with red pepper jelly and brie cheese cut up on it. About 4 huge, or maybe 2 huge scallops. Shared a thing of mussels.
So this is how we know she must have been at Egyptian Lover's house. I hate calling him Egyptian Lover, Egyptian guy. Because there's no way Pete is going to eat brie and mussels, and if she was sharing it, she would have shared it with him. So even though she's more careful at his house, she's clearly consuming something, because I don't think she would have done this with anyone else.
Oh my fucking god.
And she does edibles with him.
2 mangoes. That was all yesterday, that's what I ate.
It's a lot if it's all at once, just because 5 big slices of bread with cheese on and pie and 2 mangoes, it just sounds very filling, very starchy, very filling. But In terms of calories, was it terribly bad for her? Maybe not, but I don't know what else she ate, because there's no way that's all she ate. If that was just her munchies, yeah, that was a fair bit.
When one has an issue with food, munchies are a recipe for disaster.
Yep. Maybe stop doing
Hi,
THC.
Rachel.
Just a thought.
Cat Queen, hi. I overate for days. I'm passing out to make up for it. I know, I don't feel like eating. I feel so full and gross.
That is the problem when you do binge, because I know that she said recently, well, I don't binge anymore, and I think she genuinely believes that, because she's reclassified in her head what a binge is, and therefore it doesn't count when she does stuff like this. But the problem with saying, oh, I feel gross, so I'm not going to eat today, is that then the binge instinct tomorrow or late tonight, when you're not feeling as crappy, is just going to be worse, because then you didn't eat all day. And so the cycle continues.
Too much cheese. Now I can't go to the bathroom.
Isn't the opposite?
Hi, Missy. Are you going walking today?
Isn't the opposite usually her problem? When she's like, I ate all the cheese and now I'm nothing but bathroom time?
No. No, I don't think there's a way. Purple glitter. I don't think there's a way to make only live streams for you guys to see. Do you know what I mean? So like, I can make it a live stream where only members can chat. But in order for you to only be able, for members to only be able to see a video or a live stream, I would have to make it unlisted and send you all the link.
That's not correct, because I have a membership to a gamer streamer that I watch called Tagback TV, and he has members only. And so you can see members only community posts, you can see the members only playlists, and if I weren't a member, I wouldn't be able to see it. There is clearly a setting there. What she means here, and this has been the problem that's ongoing with her memberships, is again, it wasn't immediately apparent, and on a quick Google, I couldn't find an answer immediately. So I can't do it. No, I'd have to email you all the link. I was like, no, you'd have to research slightly more and set this up, which maybe, I know the idea of memberships has been going for a few days, but check you know how to do it before you open the membership. And then these basic issues of, I don't know how to make this content members only, would be solved before you started, and you wouldn't be under the pressure.
Is that not how it goes? I don't know how it goes.
I'm pretty sure there's a setting when you go live, how you're going to make it, you know?
Patreon.
She doesn't need another platform right now. She's barely even managing membership. She does not need another platform. She did have a Patreon before, and she didn't do anything with it, so she doesn't need another platform right now.
Okay, so people who paid money for it, a lot of them, basically memberships, channel memberships, it's a way for you to support a creator.
Yeah.
The Baker's Rack, no. I'll probably do that tomorrow.
Probably, really?
I don't know why I feel like...
She said she was busy with stuff all day tomorrow, so chances that Baker's Rack, which has been there for ages, is going to get built? Comment below.
Like it's such a daunting task. It might be pretty easy, but...
I think it's a shelf. You'll be fine.
I have to get out my drill.
You could probably do it by hand if that's the deal breaker. But how about you unpack it and see?
And all that crap.
There's not all that crap. That is the crap.
Blah.
I'd have to get a drill, and that's voluntary.
Yeah, that's probably basically what's going to be, like emojis, especially emojis, and do some live streams where only members chat. But like, I'm not like a huge YouTuber, so like having members only chat might not be that many people in there, you know?
She's big enough. I mean, she was, saying 1,500 people in her chat sometimes? Like, she's big enough she could manage that perfectly well. The problem for her is all of her content comes from chat. Chat produces it. Those are her talking points. She very rarely puts on her camera with purpose anymore. So what she's concerned about is if she limits the chat, she'll limit the talking points, and it'll just end up being, oh, hi Marissa, which I know it is a lot now. But when all you've got are the members who are kissing your ass, it doesn't really give much in terms of talk and content, if you can lovingly call it content. And that's what she doesn't want to limit. She doesn't want to come up with her own ideas. She doesn't want to plan for this shit. And also, there are no custom emojis at this time.
So, I don't know. But I have to check into it because I don't think, like when I go live, it doesn't give me the option for members only. Like unless it's just members only chat.
There'll
But
be
if
something.
you guys are like wanting actual live streams or videos just for you guys, I don't know like if that would be like I'd have to make it unlisted and then send you the link.
No, you wouldn't.
So I don't know how I'd do that unless I made a Discord for members. You know what I mean?
I mean, if she does tiers, a Discord for members might be a great idea. That would be a way to offer them content and something extra that she wouldn't really need to do much with. But you definitely can make members only videos.
Please, yeah, to support me and to have their cute emojis and to be a very important beezer.
The emojis that don't exist.
I mean, you're not even signed up. Why are you bitching about it?
That's a lovely attitude.
Like, the people bitching about it are not even members.
Well, that's a great way to make them members. Not explain calmly what's going to be involved and say, no, there will be custom emojis. This is my clear plan, simple though it is, of what I'm going to offer, which is something she really should have figured out at this point. As mentioned, maybe prepare for it. And then maybe convert that question into a paying member. I know it's shocking, just don't be a raging bitch to your audience for 2 seconds. Don't be so defensive that you won't even answer a basic question. And maybe you'll get more members. How about that?
So, become a member and then bitch about it.
Why would we pay you to bitch about it when you're offering nothing?
Yeah, I can't. I went too fast.
Slow chat.
You
It's
do lives for hours. What's wrong with supporting her for $5 a month? Exactly.
Yeah, she goes live for hours. And if that were actual content, that would be a lot. And maybe you would want to support her more. But she goes live for hours because she decides, oh, I'm bored. Let the chat at me for a bit while I eat this thing. It's not really content. She's not planning it out. She's not creating hours of activities. So this, oh, well, I invite you into my life, you should support me. No, if you enjoy the channel, support her. Absolutely. If this is your jam, go for it. But you don't have to do that. It's not compulsory. No one's got a gun to your head. No one's saying you have to do it. Now, if you have to do it because you've put yourself in a position financially where it's your only option, okay, well, that was on you, not us.
I'm working on some. Probably going to make a whole bunch tomorrow.
Probably.
So there'll be some out by next week.
Probably.
Oh, don't worry about a stranger with candy. It's okay. It's optional. Yeah, it's totally optional.
Oh, did you guys hear, was it? Her mod, Annie P, apparently said she wouldn't be a member. That's what I heard. So I'm like, damn, running a channel where your mods won't even join.
So, I haven't eaten anything. So full from yesterday. Bread and cheese. Heavy.
Yeah, I'd imagine it'd be uncomfortable.
A P.O. box. I know, when I'm bored I need to get one, huh?
Can you imagine the shit people would send her if she had a P.O. box? Can you imagine how people would troll her?
Get a snack. I don't know what I'm gonna have, but I think I'm gonna get Greek food today.
She's been getting Greek food so much.
Talk about sex? I can't talk about sex on YouTube.
It's never stopped you before. I wonder if her streams have been getting demonetized, but I don't think they have. I think she's still got ads on them. So to say I can't talk about sex, honey, what have you been talking about up to now? Apart from, you know, the illegal drugs, which is clearly very family friendly.
No matter if you're a member or not. So that, what I was going to do, thanks Bam, is probably just like go back to OnlyFans.
I don't think she can realistically depend on OnlyFans as a resource given how she treated everybody last time. I don't. I can't imagine the people who'd be willing to sign up for it having been told to screw off once.
More like a podcast style.
Why not just get a podcast then?
You know?
You can do podcasts, right? There are platforms to do podcasts through. So why do OnlyFans at all? Why not just have a podcast? But every 2 minutes would be... Oh dear.
I'm awful because I'm getting Greek food. Are you okay? Are you alright, Jacqueline? Do you need some love in your life?
What? You just said you weren't paying attention. Just either block her, which you do regularly, or ignore her.
A Patreon? Can you be explicit on Patreon?
I've got no idea. But she's got a Patreon she doesn't use as well, so doesn't matter.
I liked the setup of OnlyFans better, like as a platform.
I've heard there's some
Hi,
issues
Taste
on
Snacks.
Twitch at the moment where it's
Welcome.
basically been a bit
You're
of a
never
porn
gonna
site.
leave me now. Maybe I want to do some porn content on there.
When it worked out for
What
you
about
last
that?
time. Wasn't a debacle at
Is
all.
Bizonda in here, Louis? How do I make my snap public? I don't even know how. I tried.
Could she take 2 minutes to Google some shit? It seems like everything she's got to do with any platform, she just goes onto chat and I don't know how to do it, you know? And she doesn't have the attention span to follow more than like 2 steps of instructions at once. But remember, this is her profession. She's a YouTuber. The idea of kind of cross-platform appeal and influencer lifestyle and all of that, this falls under the scope of her profession. This is the effort she's putting into her job.
I don't even know how many members. I think I have like 160 members. Hi, Michelle.
160 wasted memberships. Maybe not. Maybe she'll do something. Who knows?
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Live with hope.
Marissa, I'll have to check. What time is it? Eastern Standard Time.
You have 3
Hi.
phones, madam. Check one of them.
Is it 4? I want to order food. 3:38. All right, 3:38. I think I did a lot of cleaning today, so I'm gonna allow myself to have fun for the rest of the day.
She's in a constant state of rewarding herself for doing very little. Like in the cleaning live, she's like, no, I'm having a drink and a blizzard before I start as a kind of booster to start. And now she's like, oh, I cleaned a lot. And maybe she did, but I'm not seeing much improvement in the general apartment. And she's cleared off her table. That's not really a lot. You could have just cleaned the whole thing and then I would have been very proud of you. But you're doing a little bit and that's great, but I wouldn't... You don't need to reward yourself for every little thing. Just it's part of being an adult. Oh, sorry about that.
I am full, but when I do eat, I want it to be Greek food. I'm playing cheeseburger.
So even though you feel sick,
It's true. I did say I'm so
planning
full
your
from
next
yesterday. I
meal.
don't want to eat. I want Greek food. No, I'm staying home because I have a lot to do, but I don't even know what I'm doing. This is the problem.
What, you get bored after 20 minutes of anything?
I'm still blocked on my other account in Narda, and I'm a VIB there. What? Are you? What the hell? Why are people blocking the VIBs? I'm gonna like kick all your asses.
That's not the way to talk to your mods. If you've got a problem with what they're blocking, say, okay, I'm sorry that's happened, I'll check into it. And then go talk to your mods on the private Discord you like advertising a lot and say, hey guys, what happened here? Who blocked her? Why was she blocked? And follow it up. Now, I do think she's got a line of people trolling her on the I'm blocked thing because then she's like, what? I don't understand. It's not there. Just to play with her. But you don't talk to your mods like that. Yeah? You foster a nice relationship with them. They are people you're trusting to moderate your channel. Have the respect to speak to them about it privately. And if there's an ongoing issue, then maybe consider demodding somebody. But this is not how you speak to them in front of a crowd.
I'm sorry, Narda. Email me the link to your channel, please. I'll definitely unblock you. Hi, Tara!
Bear in mind, she just said she can't unblock people.
You think I made trolls into mods? Yeah, but how do I tell who? Everybody acts like they're not a troll.
Okay? So get each of your mods. You said you've got your real mods on WhatsApp. You did this on stream once. You were like, message me on WhatsApp now. That's how you check. You say, okay, message me on this. And then you check it's from the person you think it's from. Or maybe unmod everyone and then add people back that you know are safe.
I don't know what to do. I can't manage my own friggin' account, okay?
That is true.
Tracy, you're not blocked.
That is true. In which case, work with the team you've got managing it. Because this ain't it.
Hi, Cheryl. Why can't people see my Snapchat either? This is annoying me. I guess I have to
Maybe
figure
check
out how
it.
to make it public.
If you figured out how to make it private, surely you just switch that off. Like, she just takes no responsibility for any action in her life at all.
Who's the obvious troll mods? Like who? They're not obvious to me.
I don't think encouraging
Honestly,
a mod
if
witch
I wanted
hunt
them.
is the way forward.
I can't see people blocking people.
Please stop picking your eye. Wash it or leave it alone.
Can someone take a screenshot for an emoji?
Because I'm not doing my own work.
No. I don't have that many trolls. Well, yes, I have a lot of trolls.
She has a lot of trolls.
If I were you, I wouldn't change a thing. I would find out if I could sue all these YouTubers that defame.
Honey, defamation requires it not to be true. There is clear evidence.
Curious mind. I've sent 2 emails, 2 super chats. I think there's something going on, like, where I can't unblock people. Like, I hit unblock, like I told you.
It's definitely not her own laziness at finding out what's wrong. Definitely not. This is her profession.
And then it just doesn't seem to work. Because I know I've unblocked some people. I don't know if you're all just fucking with me or if it's just not working.
That's also
I'll have to email on YouTube, I think. Oh no, Tina Rivers. Oh, not that. Whatever will I do?
This was in reference, someone said, oh, Callie will come for you or something like that. And she's like, oh.
Hi, Maria. Maybe YouTube. I don't know. Your friend said I'm sexy. What about this pimple? Is that sexy?
Oh, the sexiest. The glitter encrusted on your face. The leftover bits of eye glue.
What are you guys talking about? You're having a conversation I don't even know. I know I need to make a list of all things to do. Slowly but surely, it's getting done.
I mean, very slowly. Although I'm being quite critical of what she's done today. She's done something, and for a while there, we were like, just anything, do anything. So these are small steps in the right direction, and we've got to give her credit for that.
Is anyone watching The Woman in the Window? I kind of want to watch it, but I heard bad things about it. Thank you, Andrew.
Tell me if it's any good. Probably a horror. I'm not really into horror, so... Oh, that was quite the freeze frame. Apologies. There we go. That can be her screenshot for her next emoji.
YouTube Studios to unblock people.
Yep.
Oh my god, how am I going to go through the fucking list of people?
Maybe...
Do you know how many people I have blocked?
I'm betting a fair few, but manage that list. You know, the people who want to be unblocked, you've told to email you, so just go match it up. All you have to do is press X next to their name.
A lot of plot twist. I need a computer. I'm gonna get a computer, I think. Like, I'm gonna order one this week.
Here's the thing. I thought she had a computer. I thought she had a laptop. We hadn't seen it for a while, but I was under the impression that she had a laptop and that she used to either edit on it or we've seen it at some point and she said like, oh, I have to fire up the laptop and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know if she means here she wants to get a better laptop or if something's happened to the laptop. I'm not sure. With her doing all these lives, she only needs her phone, so it doesn't matter, and she has multiple phones. But I was a little confused by that. I was convinced she had a computer already.
Maybe, like, I remember getting so overwhelmed by, like...
Doing things?
How... Like, what kind of computer to get, and I was just like, oh my god.
What? Something wasn't immediately apparent and you gave up? That doesn't sound like you, my darling.
Now in Bloom, I've tried unblocking people, and it's not working, so there must be a different way to do it now. Unblock everybody.
It may be a phone versus desktop thing as well. It may be the functionality isn't in the app. Maybe I haven't tried through the app. I've only ever tried on desktop. So that might explain it.
If you guys want to email me some links to some good computers that are affordable.
Because God forbid I do my own research.
Desktop. I don't want a laptop. YouTube Studios. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying though. Like in YouTube Studios, oh my god. And I have so many people to unblock.
Okay, well...
I mean, it's just going to take forever.
If people take the time to send you the email to tell you, you can take the time to filter the list by their name. It's not that hard. It just takes more effort than zero, which is her problem right now.
Peace is still in bed, Lewis. Price range? I don't know. Maybe like... No more than like $1,200.
Can't believe people are looking this up for her.
Hi, Julie Perez. Why do I hate people? I don't know. I hate people.
Yep.
Because you're annoying. I'm just joking.
I knew she was going to say I'm just joking then, because she's only ever telling a serious thing when she said she's just joking.
You know, for a YouTuber, I'm very attentive to you guys. I hope you know that. I was
Fuck off. Okay? Right there. Fuck off. The only reason you read your chat is because you have no content with which to talk to them. You depend on your chat to produce your talking points. So yes, you do read the chat and that's great, but it's because you're not doing anything else. And to be like, I'm super attentive to you guys. I'm sorry, where's the membership content? Where are the emojis you promised? Where are the produced videos? If you want to sit there and say you're good to your audience, show me.
watching people's live streams, like people who have like a lot of people. I was watching a live stream of somebody who only had 500 people in their chat. They don't address everybody.
Yeah, they also probably don't tell them to go fuck themselves so much either.
I talk to you like you're humans.
Sometimes.
I want to go to Europe. I guess I have to wait probably a year. All over Europe. Italy, Paris, Croatia.
For the Croatian guy that's no longer talking to her? Yeah.
Couscous, really? Hi, Opie Brage. Rebecca Brown, how were you able to change your attitude towards trolls and haters? You seem so much more...
She hasn't.
You seem so much more chill now. Thank you. They just don't bug me anymore.
That's not true. Haters bug her a lot. She has been busy with other things. She's been on a lot of THC. Do you guys remember a little bit ago when she went off THC for a couple of days? And she was like, nah, she hated everything. She hasn't gotten any better at taking the trolls. She's just been distracting herself with more stuff.
Like, you know, like they used to bug me more. Sometimes I get annoyed, obviously, if I have no sleep there.
Do.
But if I have no sleep there, everything bugs me. And
how long since you've had proper sleep? Because going by the state of your channel, it's going on 4 years.
everything, the way someone's driving, or the way just people look at me, things people say. Whose poop was in the kitchen?
Just leave them go to the bathroom alone. They don't need to report to you. Stop picking your eyelashes. It's going to irritate your eyes.
Do some hoovering. You must be in the...
That would be a good start.
What, cheeseburger?
She doesn't tend to finish the
Either.
things she starts. Shocking, I know. But if she's like, oh, I'll vacuum later, it never gets done, and then it gets so dirty she has to clean up again, you know? Like, just do it.
Yeah, I know you did poo-poos in the kitchen. Just cause you like to make the box dirty every time there's poo-poos and clean poo-poos in the kitchen.
I don't even know what that meant. That was word salad.
Is it 4? Because the place opens at 4 for the food. And then
She's not forgetting about that food that she definitely didn't want.
I love when I do that face. Sorry guys, I know it's ugly. I can do the ugliest faces.
Low-hanging fruit. I will not make a comment. I will not do it. Low-hanging fruit. I'm better than that.
Do ugly faces and you'll rate them from 1 to 10.
Just do a list of my screenshots whenever I pause the video. I do a wrong with them. It's my fault entirely. I do a wrong.
Oh, I can see the time. Holy shit, yes.
Yeah.
I'm such an idiot. I have no hope. I need to learn so much about how to do things.
You've been on YouTube for 4 years. 4 years. Come on.
What am I eating today, Lewis? Okay, I can't decide between Thai or Greek. What should I get?
Got a sense of purpose in your life. Can you order that on Uber Eats?
Members only chat. Like if I ever go live with any guy, members only chat for sure.
Oh god, yes. I mean, if she ever went live with the guy, I would say members only, period. Like, figure out that private chat. Figure it out. But this idea that he's gonna be on live, I don't see the benefit in it for him. To be further attached, to have his name and his face and everything attached to the channel. I don't see the benefit for him, especially with everything she shared in terms of his less legal activities. But we'll see. She's obviously making an effort by her standard to clean for a reason. She wouldn't do it just for herself. She lives in filth. So she clearly has intentions of trying to get him on channel, but whether she does or doesn't,
You guys want to see Chubby's?
She's got nothing else to say.
Come here, Shan.
I don't need to see your
Come here,
cat's
Shan.
asshole. Why would you do that?
Come. Oh, Chubby's. Look at his bum shave. Chubby's.
Why do you do that to your
Come here,
cat?
Shan.
Just like brush him the way he's meant to be brushed, and then he won't get so matted you have to shave him. He's a long-haired cat. It's upkeep, I realise. It's not just simple, but
so far away. You little shit.
you shaved him. I wouldn't want to talk to you.
Yeah, you guys liked when he bit me, didn't ya, you little shitheads?
I'd laugh. The way she treats those cats on stream, if they ever just turned around and went, psh, I don't wish any large harm on her, but I would laugh. I would laugh.
It's 4. Okay. I need to go get ready.
You need to go get food. That's the whole point of the 4 o'clock buzzer.
Ew.
I had a pimple today. Don't pick it on stream. Jesus. I had a pimple today come up in exactly the same area. Put a little bit of concealer on it, but it's right there. I just don't know where it came from. Don't pick it on stream.
I need to go get ready and pick my pimples. I might be back later. I might.
She was.
But I'm definitely, while I'm away, I'm definitely gonna come up with more emojis. And
More implies she has some. Has this changed in the last day?
I want to do a time warp this week.
Oh. Time warp? A time warp or a film? Because I am here for the time. I'd be here, for real, you guys, I'd be here for any video. I would be here for any video, but you know the time warps are close to my heart. And I know she's been using them as like film themes, which I don't like, and they aren't time warps. But if she did an honest to God time warp as a pre-recorded video, I would be the happiest. Oh, I love the time warps when she does them properly, or properly by her standards.
I can't decide if I want to eat or not.
You've had an alarm set for 4 o'clock. You've been asking multiple times you want to eat. And I'm pretty sure the members only live stream she does is called dinner. So,
Thinking about
spoiler alert.
eating means pooping. I know. That's the problem.
She's at home. I hate discussing her poop. She's at home, so I don't know why that's a problem unless she hasn't unblocked the toilets. Because she said she needed to do that. Which, the smell of 2 toilets being blocked. But I don't understand the issue here because it's not a new thing in her life and she's home and Pete's still asleep. So what's the issue?
Everybody poops.
Not everyone monetizes it on YouTube, but...
Okay, guys. I gotta go. I might be back while I get ready. I'm not sure. I hate leaving you guys. I'm so sorry. I love you.
She doesn't love us and I'm not doing the end goodbyes. That's where she is. I haven't watched the other live yet. She did come back. It said dinner. I'm guessing she ordered. She's not one to delay gratification in anything, so there's no reason she wouldn't have. I know it's naive to say, I'd really like to see her treat this more like a job. It is her job. It is her source of income. And she seems to have done absolutely nothing, especially recently with all the lives. She's made no effort. She hasn't even produced videos. You know, she's just turned on the camera and that's been it. There's been no editing, there's been no planning, there's been no talking points. If she did a time warp, I would be super happy, but I'm not going to hold my breath until it appears. If it does great, but I'm not going to hold my breath until it appears. I'd like to see her focus more on basic skills. Like if she's going to start a membership, she needs to know how it works. She needs to know how to block and unblock people. Just the basic ins and outs of this is how the YouTube thing does. And we're not seeing evidence of that at all. And she's like, oh, tell me how. And she won't listen to the instructions. And so she just keeps putting the responsibility onto her audience to inform her. And that's not the way that goes. If you turned up to an actual real. Real's wrong because obviously it is a job, it earns her income. But if you turned up to a traditional job and you were doing this half-assed a job of it, you wouldn't be there long. So this is your entire income as far as we know. Treat it with more respect. Okay, I'm gonna go edit this down. I might try and fit in a watch of her live stream, but if I don't, no big deal. I'll look at it tomorrow and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.